Hello! Today we're going to go over the damage reduction perk that you can put on your melee weapons. First up, we need to go over a couple things. I want to go over a couple things first to answer just a few speculations that I might have regarding the damage that we take from husks, just to clear a couple things up. I'm pretty sure I already know how it's going to work, but I just need to test it anyways. And that being said, we need to look at... Is there a difference between 4-star and 5-star heroes? Do they have their own built-in damage reduction? Do you always get hit the same? So we're going to be doing a 5-star 50 Dark Viking, aka Ragnarok. So he does not have, it's an Outlander, for those of you that are curious or new to the game. He doesn't have any kind of damage reduction perks. Nothing in him at all. He doesn't have extra health, doesn't have any damage reduction. He's basically spec'd for Seismic Impact and Shock Tower and his punch. Fault line, size, long arm is punch, punch, punch. Pickaxe. In the zone, you gain pickaxe damage. Okay, so you don't get damage reduction. Seismic, punch. Okay, so nothing on this hero gives me extra damage reduction. So he's going to take flat normal damage, 5-star 50. We've got energy buff for that's going to help weapons and abilities, so that's irrelevant. And then healing when I kill something with an ability or a weapon, so that's not going to affect the damage I take either. We're going to start off in level 76. Just any mission. Alright, so we have just a regular fatty. Let's see what he hits me for at level 76. 10,109? 10,109? Oof, I couldn't tell. 10,109. So it chips away 10,109 shield and 10,109 health. So it doesn't matter about your shield or your health. That's another thing I've been told that I need to test to see if damage reduction reduces the amount of shield you lose also. Because that's an argument a lot of people have about damage reduction versus life leech, because it also supposedly reduces the amount of shield that gets taken away. So here we go, blue number 10,109. Alright, this time we're going to go back into the same level 76 mission with another Outlander, so we're not changing anything up. We're going to keep it an Outlander, but this time it's going to be a 4-star 40 Outlander. So my Dark Viking has 138,000 health and a 17k shield. We're going to downgrade to Rook, who then now has 113,000 health and 15k shield. And we'll leave everything else the same. Just double checking really quick, we'll go through her crap. Focused Acquisition, Teddy, Loot Llama, Phase Shift. Okay, Phase Shift, Seismic Impact. Eliminated 3 enemies. Okay, that's Phase Shift. Pistol, crit rating, blah, blah, blah. Bear. In the zone 5. Okay, so that's just pickaxe damage. Berserker for the bear. And then Phase empowers. Okay, so nothing regarding damage reduction. Alright, here we are, level 76. Regular Husk. Fatty. Same thing. 10,109 shield. 10,109 health. Alright, so we're going to equip this Husk Cleaver Heavy Sword. Physical energy damage, it doesn't even matter. The only thing that matters is that second perk that I have, full legendary, 23% damage reduction. So they're hitting for 10.1k, shield, and health. So let's go ahead and see if it reduces the shield. Was that 7,784? 7,784? 7,784? 7,784. So it's the same across the board. Okay, one more test that I want to check out is elementals. Is there a difference in reduction with elementals? Because there's always different things that occur with elementals. So first off, we'll see what the damage is from a nature husk with no damage reduction. 10,109. 10,109. So they hit for the same. They don't hit for any more. They don't hit for any less. For any of those that were curious. I was kind of curious. I've never paid attention. So, if it's going to reduce for the same amount, it should hit us for 7,784. 7,784. So there's no elemental reduction, increasing. There's nothing going on when it comes to the amount of damage elemental husks do to us as a person. Now, another thing that happens when you get touched by a nature husk or a fire husk, there's a small damage over time effect, a dot, if you will, that applies to your person. Let's go ahead and see what it is with 6, 6, 6. Let's see if it's the same for health. Let's get rid of my shield. It's 6 no matter what. Okay. We'll go ahead and put this back on. Wait for the shield to come back. Ticks for 4. Actually, it's not saying -4. Is it giving me a +4? There's no way. No, it is taking 4 away. 4. There we go. -4 now that my life is gone. Or shield's gone. Okay. So reduces it from 6 to 4. Okay, now I want to test out what fire does. Just to see the dot damage reduction. 2091. 2091. Okay. 2091. Let's wait for shield to come back. $16.10. Alright, so here's a breakdown of what we just learned. So, first column, no perks. Those are all the damage numbers we received without having any damage reduction perk. Second column, with perk. Obviously, the 23% damage reduction perk on our sword. And then the percent of the actual reduction, regardless of what the perk claims it's going to be. So, a physical husk touches us for 10.1. And then when we equip the sword that has the 23% damage reduction perk, it knocks it down to 7,784. That is, in fact, a 23% reduction, as the perk states. Nature Husk is the same thing. There is no elemental reduction, increase, nothing that happens when it comes to the damage that we take when an elemental husk touches us. So again, 10-1 and 7-7, 23, same, nothing changes. And then we went as far as to look at the damage over time effects that you get when you're being touched by a nature or a fire. 6 damage gets reduced down to 4. That's actually a 33. I'm not even going to say that it's incorrect there because the damage numbers, they're small. So that's kind of, if it was a bigger number, then we could see a better, it'd probably be closer to 23. But fire, the fire damage over time, dot, damage over time. Without the elemental, or without the damage reduction perk, it's 2,091. And then with the sword equipped, that gives us the 23 reduction. It knocks it down to 1,610, which is also a 23% reduction. So, everything seems to be working. So, was that a waste of time? Was it not a waste of time? The cool thing that we did learn that I wasn't 100% certain that I was told and informed was that the damage reduction also applies to your shield. So, if you have a big shield, unlike myself, I have absolutely no shield, it will reduce the shield time. So, it'll take longer for a husk to get you down to your health, so you can, because your shield constantly recharges. So, there's the argument that it's cool in that regard. The other thing that I want to see is there a cap? Is there a cap to this? How high can we go? Okay. I want to show you something. All right, check this out. So we're gonna put in Rescue Trooper as our main hero. Okay. Follow me with this. We're gonna go into their perks. Heavily armored, level 25, gives 24% damage resistance. Okay, flat 24% damage resistance. We're going to put Survivalist in support for 14% damage resistance. So we should be at 38% total. Let's see if there's a stat for it. Damage resistance, 38%. Then when we put the sword with the additional 23%, it's going to knock us up to 61% damage reduction. Then, just for fun, I'm putting Shock Specialist in Tactical. So after I Shockwave, I'm going to get a 40% damage resistance for 6 seconds. That's going to bring us to 101% damage resistance. So in theory, for 6 seconds, I should be invincible. I should be God. Like, no damage. Okay, let's go see if it works. Alright, so here we are back again with this loadout. Let's go ahead and wake this dude up. Let him touch me. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. So, 62-67 is what he hits for. Okay, so 62-67 is a 38% reduction. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? We come over into squad, see all perks, 38%. Okay, so let's go ahead and slap this on, and this should knock us up to 61%. Go ahead and come back in here. 61%. $39.42. That is indeed 61%. Now, if we shockwave, let's come up here and let's check this out really quick. 61%. Okay. I don't want to kill him. Shockwave. Squad. 101 damage resistance. Okay. 505. 505. That's a 95% reduction. Is that the cap? Let's go ahead. We'll take the sword off. We'll go back down to our 38%. Make sure that that's correct. Go back down to 38. We're going to add 40 back on. So we should be at 88%. Let's double check, make sure that the game says that. $78. 2224. $78. So my math wrong? Wait, math could be wrong. Stand by. So we were at 38, and we added 40. That should be 48. Oh, jeez. 88. 78. Yeah. So it's working. So I think the cap is 95. Cap has to be 95. Okay, just to recap to see if you guys are still following me. With the gun out, without my additional 23% damage reduction on my sword, I am sitting at a 38% damage reduction. That does work. Then when I equip the sword, it boosts me up to 61%. Okay? And then when I shockwave, that adds another 40%. So with the sword equipped, with the 23% perk on it, that should theoretically bump me up to 101% damage reduction. But when I take damage, while I'm at that 101, it's actually a 95% reduction. So my theory is that 95 is the cap. Now to see if there was any other kind of lower cap, or if there's a diminishing return, I went back to the gun, which is 38% damage reduction. Then when I shockwave, it adds the 40, put me at 78%. And that was true also. 78% worked. So I have one more test I want to check out. Alright, here's the last final test, then I'll let you guys go. I want to see if 95 is a cap or if it's a diminishing curve, right? We didn't see all of the numbers added up to what they were supposed to add up, except for when we went above 95. So what we're going to do is this 6 feet under shovel that came out last week or 2 weeks ago, right here, it's the only one that I can think of, that I could find, that offers 2 damage resistance perks on it. So we're going to be sitting at 46% on top of this. So what's going to happen, we're going to have the same loadout with Rescue Trooper we just had. So instead of being at 61% when we have the sword equipped, we're going to be sitting at 84% with the additional 23%. So 84%. And then with Shockwave, we'll be at 124% damage resistance, okay? Let's go see what happens. I have a feeling 95 is the cap. This will definitely verify it. All right, so here we are back in again with the new shovel, and brings us to 84% damage resistance. Come here, buddy. Touch me. 16, 17. That is 84% damage reduction. Now, we're at 124. 505. 505, and then it's gone, right? Yeah, 505. 505 is 95%. So, damage resistance caps out at 95%. You heard it here first. That was cool. That was fun. 124% damage resistance? Come on. Come on. That's ridiculous.
Target
and then 84, just standard 84? Yeah, touch me. 1,600. Remember, he hits for 10,000. He hits for 10,000, okay? Bam! Oh, well, not on this hero because I have damage resistance built in. But yeah, normally on any hero, he hits for 10,000. And then on Rescue Trooper with the shovel, it goes from 10,000 to 1,000. That's gross. You want to talk about being a tank? Come on, man. Soldiers. They have 10% more health. They're tankier than anything. This dim mac idea of being a tank with dim mac, that's 15% damage reduction while in shadow stance. 15. Man, I'm sitting at 84 with this hero. I mean, you could use the shovel on dim mac, and you could add the 40. So 40, what would you be at? You'd be at like 60 for 6 seconds? 60 something, 70 something? Could be close. Could be close. But nothing. No. Tank. And then add this in here, 40%. Woo, baby. 124. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of that. That was fun. This is, just trying to do shorter videos, but we had to do a lot of tests. So just to recap really quick, elemental damage doesn't affect your damage resistance. The level of the husk will always do the same amount of damage no matter who you're playing as, unless you have a perk that says otherwise. And then it caps out at 95%. You can get up to a static 84 with Rescue Trooper and the shovel. If you want to be a melee soldier. Yeah. Wow, that actually hits hard. It's not even perked up. Oh, yeah.
Target neutralized.
Okay. So, yeah, let's go be tanky in a non-raid environment. Tank. Let's do it. Okay, that was awesome. I had fun doing it. Hopefully that was entertaining of some sort or interesting. 95% has a cap. It's not a curve. It's just a cap. And with that, I stream daily over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the hours of 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's West Coast United States. Yeah, if you guys are bored in the late night, if you're not in the States and it's daytime, feel free to swing by. We're super inappropriate. We're goofy. We talk a lot. Gameplay is... I mean, the game is easy. We just build traps and then chit-chat. I mean, there's really not... We don't call it... I don't throw pyramids down and run around and shoot. So, but if you want to look at kill tunnels, the best kill tunnels, come check it out. Anti-pyramids. Yeah. So... I can't believe you can get up to 124. I'm still shocked. Anyways, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.